Hello, 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 Facebook family and friends. Come in the room. Come in the room on today, guys. We have a star on this show. We got a guest again today. Y'all know last Sunday we hit it hard. We had our first star vendor for the Becoming One Health and Wellness Fair. You know our star vendors are shining, thriving, transformative, authentic, and rising entrepreneurs here right here in Memphis and the Mississippi area. So guys, come in the room. When you come in this room, make sure you like this video, make sure you share this video, make sure you tag 3 sister friends in this video. And if there are any men that are watching this video, we are calling all the women out, but you still can sit through, you still can support this live, you still can share with a special woman or friend in your life. So we are on again. So I am gonna allow my guest, my star vendor, to introduce herself, tell a little about herself, tell her a little bit about her business and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna hand it over to you, Queen.
Okay. My name is Jacquine Rankins. I go by Queen. My business is a Queen's Impact. I am a mother, grandmother, a wife of one man. Make sure we say that, wife of one man. And just like to work out in the community and advocate a lot. And a little bit about my business. It's a professional service brand, and I really love what I do.
So what is your business? Explain to the people. So guys, remember the Becoming One Health and Wellness Fair will take place September the 20th, 2025. It will start at 10 o'clock a.m. If any of you guys have been following me for a while now y'all know I will be becoming one in ministry. So last year, actually on August the 24th is the actual date that I launched. I had to go back in my pictures today to kind of look. I'm like, God, I don't even know the actual date. So my actual date where God allowed me to step out on faith with Healing Hands and Hearts Ministry, it was something God gave me over 5 years ago. He literally made me wait 5 years before he allowed me to birth that thing. So that's why it's important when the visions that God gives us, guys, that we just don't rush. We wait on God and seek him and make sure we're birthing them at the appointed time. So last year he was like, daughter, it's time to go. I actually said that I had twins that year. It seems like every time I birth multiples. So I also launched Healing Hands and Hearts Ministry along with the Love Me, Heal Me branches. We've been going a year strong. This upcoming month for August, we will have a mother-daughter branch. So ladies, if you're a mom, even if you're not a mom, you're still invited to come out August the 30th. You can check out my Facebook page to see more details about that. But we will be celebrating September the 20th. This is gonna be on the next level. We're going to a new dimension. We're stretching, because I'm telling y'all, this is a movement, becoming one. I was explaining to Jacquine that I was praying, and I heard the Lord say we have to create more healing spaces. And I know when I was reading over her bio, she had mentioned about all of the services that she had to offer. So let the people know what type of services that you offer within your ministry, your organization, that you will be bringing information and resources to the people that day.
Okay, my services I offer are not just regular services. I mean, anybody can be an MC, anybody can be a host. But a Queen's Impact is just what it is. It's impactful and it's passionate. And it's led by God. When anyone asks me to be a host, I'm an MC, I'm a motivational speaker, any of that, a facilitator of workshops. Most importantly, I'm an author and I do book therapy. So I pray to God. When I go, I don't go just for the money. I don't go and do those functions or those services just because, okay, somebody need a host. I make sure that it's going to be a shift in the atmosphere. It has to be a shift in the atmosphere. If you're taking people time and you're taking people purpose and you're doing a vision for them, it has to be a shift. So when I MC, host, facilitate, do motivational speaking, any of that, and book therapy, I'm very proud about that, do book therapy sessions, then I make sure I do it in a way that it's going to be an impact when I leave, and it's going to be passionate, that you're going to get something out of it. I'm going to pour out, because it's a ministry. It's a ministry for me.
And she's definitely a shifter, y'all. If anything, I don't know nothing about this woman of God connected. She is a intercessor first. She can shift the atmosphere. I've been in a room where in an atmosphere where she shifted the entire atmosphere. But I want you to go back and talk about book therapy. When I was reading your bio, I thought that was interesting because I had never heard of that. Please explain to the people what book therapy is.
So book therapy is sessions to where a lot of times we have trauma. A lot of times we deal with trauma, whether it's trauma physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. A lot of times we are not going to seek, as a people, we're not going to seek counseling. We're not going to seek therapy because the way that we were taught, the way that we were brought up, we just don't believe in it. So doing book therapy is a way that we sit down in a session because you have to get the trauma out. You cannot be fully who you're supposed to be or who God is calling you to be unless you get that trauma out. And book therapy, you get a chance to write that down. And this was so excited about it. Brittany. Once you put it on paper, once you write that trauma on paper, instantly it's released out of you. When you put it on paper, during these book therapy sessions, when you put it on paper and you looking at that paper and you reading what you put, it no longer have you captive. At that moment, you're free. At that moment, when you read it, that's when the work can start. That's when you can begin to work towards having a trauma-free life. And a lot of times I like to tell people, yeah, you can be trauma-free. But when you finally deal with that through these book writing, when you put it on paper, that's you and your truth. That's you by yourself dealing with what trauma you have had, what trauma you have dealt with. Because we got to be honest. In real life, people don't want to see people. We don't want people to know that we don't have our stuff together. We don't want people to see, as I like to call it, my slip hanging. So in this way, you still can have your integrity, but you'll be able to write this down, get that trauma out, look at it, deal with it, and then give yourself permission to heal and live.
That's so good because in the Bible it says in Hebrews 2:2 to write the vision and make it plain. I don't know what it is when you write down stuff, it just get done. Like if you ever write down chores, and I promise you, if you write them down, they'll get done. Right. So that is a principle of God. Like he literally says, write the vision and make it plain. And that is so good that you're saying that you are opening up spaces for, is it your services for men and women? Or
men and women, whoever are in need of those services. Men, women, children, animals too. but the animals too, right? So, but yeah, anybody that need those services, because that's another thing. Sometimes we get into, is this for men? It's for mankind. It's for anybody that need the services. Because believe it or not, a lot of times men, just like women, I could go on and on.